Welcome everyone to Huobi Global Live. My name is Darko, your host this evening, and tonight we are joined by two very special guests in an amazing interview. We are joined by Vince and Jiang Biao. Vince, CEO of RCCC, and Jiang Biao, blockchain expert. Gentlemen, welcome to the stream. How are we feeling this evening?
Vince and 蒋哥，你今天晚上感觉如何
？OK, thank you.
非常好。
Quite good, thanks.
Excellent, excellent. And tonight I will be asking you a series of questions, and we might take it in turns a little bit. So without further ado, everybody watching in the official Huobi Global Live app, please smash that like button, leave us a comment, even let us know which country you are watching from, and enjoy the show. Yeah. So first up, I would like to start with Vince. Vince, could you please give us a personal, simple view of Metaverse, or the Metauniverse?
Vince， 你现在需要来讲一讲你个人对元宇宙的一个看法。
OK， 首先呢，我觉得就是元宇宙呢，它应该是通往下一轮牛市的一把钥匙。那么，或者说它是下一轮牛市的一个主叙事。首先，大家应该都知道，上一轮的一个牛市的话，它的主要叙事应该是由 DeFi 开始蔓延的。说在期间的话，也出现了非常多优秀的应用。For example, Uniswap, Aave and Chainlink。那么我们其实可以得知的就是，这些优秀的应用，其实在很大程度上面助推了整一个加密市场它的一个推进以及价格的上涨。那所以我们也有理由相信，就是元宇宙和 Web 3.0呢，它会成为下一轮牛市的一个主要叙事。那么作为元宇宙的一个非常重要的一个部分，也就是 NFT。那么 NFT 的话，大家知名度比较高的知道的可能就是 CryptoPunks and Bored Ape。那么这两个 NFT 呢，在上一轮的牛市期间呢，他们其实在价格上面都是非常的值得期待的，它的价格都非常的高。那么我个人其实也是 Bored Ape 的一个忠实粉丝嘛，所以就我个人认为，这一些元宇宙的板块在下一轮的牛市其实是非常值得期待的。谢谢。
Firstly, I think Metaverse will be the key to and one of the most important themes in the next bullish. As we all know, the theme of last bullish focused on DeFi, a series of favorable applications like Uniswap, Aave, and Chainlink sprang up, which led to the development of whole market and with the increase of the price. Therefore, I've got enough reason to believe that Metaverse and Web3 may be the theme in the next bullish. NFT as the significant component in Metaverse is at the initial stage, such as CryptoPunks, Bored Apes. They are quite famous in this area. Even though they show good performance with very nice price or with very high expectation, I still believe they are at the very beginning stage. By the way, I am a fan of Bored Ape. So in conclusion, I'm really looking forward to the performance of the Metaverse in next bullish.
Interesting.
第二点的话，就是我个人认为元宇宙它发展的一个难点应该在于硬件的一个开发和落地啊。但是这个问题呢，在非常多的 Web 2.0的著名的企业，比如说像以前的 Facebook， 现在叫 Meta， 有 TikTok。那么这些大厂进军 Web 3.0了之后呢，我相信就凭借他们非常强势的资源整合能力和他们的一个资金的背景，我相信这个问题应该会在不久的时间内就得到解决。那么应用的会议，我相信是对元宇宙这个板块一个非常非常大的利好。
Secondly, another difficult problem for the development and practice of Metaverse lies on hardware issues in its development and research. But with the involvement of Web2 giants like Facebook, Meta, TikTok, I truly believe that these hardware issues will be solved in a short time because those Web2 giants show us very good technological technological power, and they are able to integrate their resources.
Yeah.
Also, they are backed up with sufficient funds. This is undoubtedly a huge benefit for the development of the metaverse.
Nice.
然后第三点的话，应该需要讲到的应该是整一个加密市场的背景。那么准确来说呢，就是加密市场它拥有一个非常高自由度的这么一个创新的环境。那么我们相信，其实在未来的一段时间当中呢，它会诞生非常多全新的、前所未有的，然后包含但不仅限于金融、游戏，然后社交还有电商的这些元宇宙应用。那么我们也相信，就是说这些元宇宙应用呢，最后还是会赋能到整一个加密市场的生态当中，然后对加密市场的这么一整个市值和元宇宙世界带来一个非常好的助推作用。
The third point is that I'm going to talk about the background of the cryptocurrency market. Nurtured by crypto markets quite flexible and innovative environment. A series of brand new and unprecedented applications such range from finance, social, games to e-commerce, which in turn finally empower the cryptocurrency market and metaverse.
Okay.
第一阶段发言就结束了。
So this is my answer to your first question.
Thank you very much for that. And Vince raises some interesting points. For the first time, I heard here tonight someone say that the next bull run will be motivated by the metaverse. Now, I know a lot of people are bullish on the metaverse, but I've never actually heard anyone say that the next bull run will be primarily focused on the metaverse as opposed to the previous last bull run that was more focused on, as you said, DeFi. So that was a really interesting point. And where he said that we look at examples taken from Google and Meta and Facebook, for example, and we see the work they're working on now, he raises good points there again because we can see from their mistakes and see what can we do better than them. So some really good answers there. Really, really good. Now, for my next question, that will be to Jiang Biao. And the question is, what is the value of Metaverse? Which directions deserve to be focused on?
OK， 那接下来这个问题是需要问到蒋彪先生，您觉得元宇宙的价值究竟在哪里？此外，哪些方向是值得我们重点关注的？
好的，感谢主持人的提问。
Well, really, thanks for your question.
关于元宇宙的价值，我觉得我们可以从一个辩证法、一个角度去看待问题。
I'll talk about the value of metaverse from two ways. One is the dialectics. The other point is from the developmental perspective.
辩证法论上去看待这件事情，一定是有利有弊。但是我们只需要技术发展的本质是什么？是为了推动人类的发展。需要知道。
There must be advantages and disadvantages according to dialectics this way, but we need to recognize that the essence of technological development is to promote all-around social progress.
Nice.
更好的实现公众需求和便利。那么基于这个辩证关系，就意味着无论阶段性发生了什么样的事情，发展到什么样的程度，都在促进技术本身的推进。
And also, it's better achieve public's needs and convenience in a better way. Therefore, no matter to what extent the matter develops, it will advance the technology itself.
以及帮助人类实现美好愿景，提供了大量的想象空间。
And also, it helps us to provide many opportunities to help people achieve their best wishes.
这个事情本身提出思考，便进行是最大的价值之一。
So, raising this question and then putting to practice is one of the most important values.
所以从这个角度，我们要用发展的眼光看问题。
So, for this point, we need to look at this question in a developmental perspective.
不要害怕，也不能畏惧，特定视野带给我们超乎现阶段思考维度的一些本质。
There's no need to be afraid or even terrified of specific vision restriction, leading to thinking dimension which goes beyond the current one.
究其本质，只要是符合人类需求意愿的，都是伟大的。
So when we dig out its essence, as long as its need meets the will of a human needs, it is great.
Nice. So what he's basically saying is, it's not just about creating a metaverse, but it's about creating real use case, utility, correct?
所以它其实这一部分我们在讲到的内容，它不仅仅说像刚刚 Vince 提到那样，它也是有一些实际的一个案例，然后会有一些实用的价值在里面，对吗？
对的，也就是我们很多新生事物可能不一定会被世俗所接受，但是它一定是伟大的。
Yes, because for so many new things, new invented things, so many people can't accept it, but actually they are very great.
Nice. So pushing new boundaries and breaking through barriers, basically. Very good, very good. Yeah. So next up, I'd like to go back to Vince and ask him for any updates on recent planning of RCCC or RCCC.
OK， 那 Vincent 接下来这个问题需要给到您的是，最近 RC 有什么近期的一个规划
？OK， 首先呢，我们需要强调的是 RCC 它整一个的背景，就是 RCCC 目前呢，它拥有一个非常庞大的用户体量，而且这个用户体量呢，随着时间的增长，然后它的用户体量也一直在往上做一个增长。那么目前来说呢，就是它的整一个用户基数增长非常的快，然后我们在近期也推出了RCC 它的应用叫做天幕格。
Okay, so firstly, I need to emphasize the background of RC.
Okay, I think we have a technical issue because we've lost audio. Oh, you're back?
Okay.
You're back.
Yes.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. You're back. Yes.
So I just start from the beginning of the second question, okay?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So for the firstly, I need to emphasize the background of the RC. As we all know, RC has owned quite huge and continuously increasing community members. So we have to pay more attention to its members in RC. Recently, we launched the RC's new application, 天幕 NFTs Market.
接下来呢，就是我们团队认为，就是一个产品它的核心竞争力就是产品才是真正的核心竞争力。那么我们接下来会怎么做呢？我们会不断完善，提升整一个产品的这么一个产品机制，然后像 UI， 也就是 user interface， 另外的话像类似用户体验的这些东西。那么我们是希望通过就是更加公开的、更加透明的这种市场的环境，去吸引到更多优秀的企业、团队、个人来到我们的整一个平台上面上传他们属于他们自己的一个作品。谢谢。
Okay, now for the second reason is that we all agree that product is always the core competitiveness. We'll keep optimizing Tianwu NFT's product mechanism, user interface, and customer experience. We'll attract more excellent companies, groups, and individuals to upload their products on the platform. And at the same time, we will try our best to create a fair and open market environment for their better imagination and creation.
第三点呢，就是我们认为核心基石呢，应该是一整个的用户数量。那么我们希望就是通过高效的一个营销体制去吸引到更多的，准确来说的话，是用一个营销奖励的制度去吸引更多的人才和新的用户加入到我们 RCC 的整一个生态当中。那么通过应用和一个交易获利的模式也就是 transaction to earn 这种方式，然后去培养整一个用户的一个粘性。那么最终呢，我们希望用时间作为沉淀，然后和所有的用户成为真正的好朋友，然后实现共赢，成为真正的朋友。这是我们的想法。谢谢。
Thirdly, the number of customers is the cornerstone. With the practice of a highly efficient marketing bonus system that's we mainly focus on, there will be more talents and new users in RC's ecology. We will try to cultivate our customer stickiness by two ways: application and transaction to earn. Finally, we hope as time goes by, we will succeed to build up a firm relationship between our customers and finally achieve win-win situation. So this is my answer to your second question. Thanks.
Thank you. So, back to Jiang Biao, could you please give me a basic definition? Industrial impact and development changes of Metauniverse data collection.
好，蒋彪先生，现在需要给您提问的第二个问题是，您可以谈一谈这个元宇宙数藏的一个基本定义，它的一个产业影响及发展所带来的一个挑战。
OK， 这个基本定义大家也许都很清楚，大维度一定是符合经济发展规律，刺激经济循环，满足经济需求。
I believe all the present are familiar with the basic definition of the Metaverse. So from a big perspective, it must be in line with the laws of economic development. At the same time, it can stimulate the economic circle and meet economic needs.
数字藏品只是元宇宙或者区块链技术形态下的一个产物。
NFT is not only the product of Metaverse or blockchain technology,
它也是时代的产物。
but also the product of the time.
是技术畅想后，革命能够落地实践，满足赋能实体的一种形式。
After the technological revolution, NFT has been put into practice and empowered real economy.
并不是单纯的围绕文物、古玩、原创作品上的内容。
Its content is not just surrounded by the cultural artifacts, antique and original works.
更多的实现新经济的催化剂，这也要因地制宜。
But it acts as a catalyst for achieving new economy. For this point, we need to consider the different economy and politics in kinds of countries.
各个国家的经济面貌、政治形态、技术发展的目的不同。
the economy, the politics, and the technology in different kinds of countries vary a lot.
所以它实现的场景就会大相径庭。
Therefore, when we apply these scenarios into practice, it definitely will vary a lot.
所以我们只要知道一个核心关键，
So we only need to focus on one core.
新兴的技术发展的目的不是为了淘汰某些陈旧的事物，而是更好地实现人类探索未知事物的基础。
So the aim of new technology is to lay a solid foundation for human beings to explore the unknown world instead of merely eliminating out-of-date affairs.
当然，这当中一定会遇到挫折。
Definitely will meet a lot of obstacles in this exploration.
我坚信，任何革命只要是伟大的，那么它一定是艰辛的。我们要有充分的信仰。
I believe as long as we are full of confidence, we can win this hard yet great battle. The most important point is that we need to have belief.
就像相信明天太阳一定会升起一样。
Just to believe that the sun will rise tomorrow. Yeah.
Nice. So basically, Jiang Biao is saying, from what I understood, that the time of the metaverse is now, or does he believe the time of the metaverse is soon?
The time?
Yes. Like now is the moment we need to implement, to develop to work on the metaverse,
Yes.
or is that moment coming soon in the near future, or is now the right time?
那现在他的一个问题是关于元宇宙的这个您觉得它现在是处于一个什么样的一个时间节点当中？是正在来临的一个路上，还是说它会在不久的将来我们会遇到这样的一个情况？
我觉得元宇宙啊，其实在很早之前就有，原来存在我们的想象当中，现在在我们的生活当中开始逐步的去实现，未来它一定能够更好的服务于我们所有的民众和企业，带动新的一种经济的循环。
Okay, so in my opinion, the metaverse actually existed. This concept existed a long time ago, but at that time, it's just in our imagination, not in our real life. But gradually, step by step, it comes into our daily lives. I believe in the possible future, the metaverse will bring benefits to not only the common folks, but also the companies. And finally, it will promote the good circle of the economic development.
It sounds like making dreams become a reality. That's what it sounds like.
对呀，就像是那个我们把我们想象当中的一个图景变成了一个现实一样。
实现美好生活的一个基础。
It's the basic to achieve our dream life.
Nice, nice. And could I ask Vince the same question as well?
Vince， 你对第二个刚刚的那个问题有什么样的一个看法？
就是元宇宙那个什么。
It's about the metaverse, right?
Yes, yes. Does he believe that now is the right time for metaverse, or in the near future? Are we ready for it now, or do we wait a bit more to be ready in the future for the metaverse?
就是对于元宇宙这个时间节点，您觉得它现在是在一个正确的一个发展的时间节点，还是说它需要再过一段时间，整个的对于元宇宙的发展节点而言是更加成熟的？
我个人的意见是，我个人真正开始接触到元宇宙世界，应该是在2021年的时间，然后应该是在2021年的下半年，我在2021年的下半年买了2只我的 Ape， 然后我才慢慢的开始关注元宇宙。
Okay, so from my personal experience, I got familiar with the metaverse in the 2021. It's almost at the half past of the 2021. And at that time, I bought two Bored Ape images.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I began to familiar with this metaverse concept.
然后还有就是，在买了猴子之后，我接触到了非常多的元宇宙项目，类似像 RCCC Infinity、Metaverse，还有一个我暂时没有办法购买的 Parental Punks，因为它的价格的确是非常高。
So after I bought two apes, I began to get in touch with certain projects like
Azure Infinity，
Azure Infinity,
Yeah.
and then other is
Metaverse，
Metaverse. Also another one that I failed to buy now, the CryptoPunks, because of its extremely high price.
So expensive.
Very high price. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
然
yeah.
后在之后，慢慢的就开始有了元宇宙的地产，sandbox 的，然后一系列的，包括在每一条，在 Avalanche 上面也有，在 Solana 上面也有，所以我觉得，至少在我个人的世界而言，我的元宇宙是从2021年开始的。
And then I began to get acquaintance with the landing project, also, the sandbox. So we can see the platform like Avalanche and Soluna. For me, my metaverse journey began in 2021.
但是我个人认为啊，元宇宙和 Web3.0它的发展应该是处于一个非常早的一个阶段，甚至我个人认为，像现在的 CryptoPunks 和Bored Ape 这些，在我的概念里面，应该是和2013年的比特币是同一个时期。
For me, the Metaverse and Web3, they are still at the very early stage.
Oh.
And then CryptoPunks and board games, for me, they are like the stage like the Bitcoin showed us in 2013.
而且我们可以看到，就是 Bored Ape 它的公司 ecological 他们的营销做得非常的好，在北美，他们的知名度非常的高，所以我觉得就是元宇宙已经来了，我们可以把非常多的关注度放在这个上面，但是它的发展肯定还是需要一段时间的。这个结束就可以去。
So we all know that the Bored Apes company has very good performance in marketing, quite famous, especially in North America. So there's no denying, there's no doubt that the metaverse time is coming. We can pay more attention to it, but as for its development, we still need a lot of time.
Very bullish.
Thanks.
所以我个人倾向就是元宇宙元宇宙的成熟期应该会出现在下一轮的牛市，它到时候会出现非常多的元宇宙应用。我上述也提到过，就是我个人的判断是下一轮的牛市非常有可能是以元宇宙和 Web3.0 作为主叙事展开的。所以我其实非常期待元宇宙在之后的一个表现。谢谢。
Oh yeah, and when these two concepts becomes nurture, we need to wait. Maybe in the next bullish, when it becomes mature, it will come with a lot of applications. As I talked before, the Metaverse and the Web3 will finally become the main thing in the next bullish. So personally speaking, I really look forward to their performance. So that's it. Thanks.
Very bullish. Very bullish. Nice. All right. So while we have Vince, just another question. could he talk about the feasibility, the feasibility of commercial ecology in terms of RCCC?
OK，
然
然后
明白
OK
首先第一点的话，我觉得就是我们必须要有一个对比，那我们的目标是 OpenSea。那么首先我们如果谈到 OpenSea 的话，离不开的应该是 OpenSea 的一个交易体量。那么 OpenSea 它的月最高的交易额应该是在50亿美金每一个月。
Okay, now firstly, I think we need to compare first. We must have the comparison. Let's glance at OpenSea's transaction volume. Its highest transaction volume is close to $5 billion per month.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
所以这个应该是可以充分证明，就是 NFT 市场其实目前来说是一个被低估的，然后没有被完全开发的一个蓝海市场。
So we can clearly see that it's an underestimated and underdeveloped blue ocean market.
但是不可否认的是，亚洲市场和欧美市场之间，它的审美其实是有非常大的差异的。当然，这个并不是一件坏事。
It is undeniable that there are certain differences in the aesthetics of the Asian market and the European and American market. Of course, this is not a bad thing.
但是呢，就亚洲的用户，他的投资能力和购买能力都是非常非常强势的，所以我们的策略是通过差异性的打法，去承接一部分就是与欧美审美会有差异的一部分的东方的或者是亚洲的这一部分用户，然后准确的说就是承接一部分就是偏向亚洲审美的用户，然后以他们作为基本盘，然后稳健发展。
Investors in Asia actually have shown us very strong investment and purchasing power. So our strategy is to take on some investors who prefer Oriental aesthetics through differentiated strategy. We will mainly focus on their different aesthetics, and based on those among those investors, we can develop steadily.
Wow. So it's really a big thing, really, really big. Ecology.
他说这个差异还是很大的。
Yes. 所以我们认为就是这个差异性会给我们承接一部分就是不同审美的流量，而这一部分流量可以给我们带来非常大的提升和利润空间。
Yes, we admit that there's a big difference between them. So, because of this big gap, then we can use this gap to attract more traffic data and then attract more investors. Through this kind of opportunities, we can accumulate more customers and then have the lucrative profits.
Nice.
然后第二点的话，就是不得不提到的，就是我们 RCCC 它的一整个用户增长的一个数量。
The second point I have to mention is our growing number of users.
我们在2022年的第二季度，然后实现了一个非常大批次流量的一个增长。那么用户数量的话，差不多已经达到了2万余人，也就是新用户进入差不多就已经有到了2万余名注册量。那么，而且这个数量啊，随着时间的推进，它还在不断的上升，而且它上升的速度非常的快。
In the second quarter of 2022, we achieved a large number of user growth, the number of which has reached more than 20,000. And for those 20,000 users, they are the new registration members at especially this number is still rising.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
我们非常有信心，就通过用户体验自己的能力，然后再加上社区的发展，将这一部分优质的会员跟我们 RC 的整一个生态做一个深度的绑定，然后以他们作为基础，然后再所有的力量作为助推，然后让我们项目能够走得更加的长远。
I strongly believe that. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, right. Okay. I strongly believe that we possess the ability and the confidence to bind these quality users closely with our RC ecosystem, promoting the progress of the entire project, because we are possessed with the very excellent users and also their abilities to achieve these main points. As time goes by, and we can create a larger project and then nurture more items.
第三点是我们拥有一个非常好的一个团队啊，就是我们有非常勤奋的行政员工，然后有非常专业的技术开发人员，还有不得不提的就是我们有非常强的市场营销团队。那么在此呢，其实我们还是要表达一下，就是感谢一下火币官方对我们 RCCC 整一个项目的整个关注。
For the third point is that I really have to mention that our team is really powerful because we have very diligent administrative staff, professional technical developers, and most importantly, very efficient marketing team. They really show very good potential and performance in our working. At the same time, I must also thank Huobi Global for your attention.
Thank you.
我们其实 RC 也得到了火币官方非常大的支持，所以就我们认为在多方的共同努力之下，其实我们是完全有能力、有信心，也有条件把RCCC 的这个项目做好，然后给大家一个非常亮眼的表现。谢谢。
RC has received your strong and determined support from the Huobi Globals. Therefore, we have reason to believe that with so many parties' joint efforts, RC will definitely show a very bright performance because we are capable enough, and we are confident enough with so many good benefits, and I believe we will show very good performance. Thanks.
Sounds very exciting. Very exciting. And lastly, I'd like to go to Jiang Biao and ask him, can the Metauniverse data collection drive a new round of economic and ecological upsurge?
现在需要回到这个蒋彪先生，想要问你一下，这个元宇宙的收藏是否是能够带动新的一轮经济的这个生态热潮的？
这个问题非常的有意思。
This is a very interesting question.
实际上我们觉得不需要花太多的时间和精力去讨论这个问题。
Actually, I think there's no need to waste too much time and energy to talk about this question.
因为我们已经有了充分的战斗经验和战斗历史。
Because we have already been equipped with much relevant working experience.
回顾区块链早期的领域到今天的行业，已经能够有效地证明了，数长的发展一定是多元化、多历程、多形态的。
Looking back the prehistory of blockchain development, nowadays, industry can effectively prove the development of NFT that it must be with the diversification, multi-course and with the various forms.
这个可以借鉴我们在区块链领域曾经遭受过所有的挫折和今天取得的成就。
We can draw the conclusion and the experience from our last experience, like our failures, and also at the same time our achievements in the blockchain history.
并且所有的参与者也都在推动这个行业向前发展。
All people involved push forward this industry.
所以我们一定能够重新定义，打开经济思考的新格局。
So we definitely can redefine and open a new pattern of economic thinking.
我们也一定能够继往开来，
And we must have a very bright future.
在区块链的基础上重新去占领更高的高峰。
Based on the blockchain technology, we can challenge another one for our future.
最后也祝愿我们所有的参与者在新一轮的热潮当中，重新收获全新的自己。
So finally, I sincerely wish all the participants can meet a brand new self in the coming new wave.
Nice. So, overall, both these gentlemen are very excited and bullish and optimistic about the meta universe. And even myself tonight, I heard for the very first time that the next bull run, the gentlemen believe the next bull run will be primarily focused or be focusing on the meta universe, which again, it's not something I had thought of myself, but with all the excitement, all the hype, with all the building that's going on right now, I can see their point. I can now understand their vision. If you could.
So, 对于主持人本身，他也是对于我们这个元宇宙和整个 Web3 发展前景是非常乐观与积极的。他也非常期待两者在这个下一轮牛市当中的一个表现。他听到了两位今天的一个发言当中，可以看得出大家也是对这个发展前景具有非常乐观的一个状态和精神的。那么他也非常期待就是元宇宙和 Web3 在下一轮当中的一个表现。
And also, I would like to say thank you to both our guests this evening for coming here on Huobi Global Live. But before we leave, I will start with Vince. I would like to ask Vince, is there anything else he wishes to tell the viewers before we finish up here tonight?
今天非常感谢这个两位的一个问答。那在主持人结束这个整个直播之前，还想问一下 Vince， 您对此还有什么新的一个见解吗？或者说对于所有的一个到访者有什么建议？
对所有的什么？
对所有的观众有什么样的一个建议或个人的见解？
什么都可以说的嘛。
看得跟得上来就 OK。
我可以给大家稍微分享一下，就是我个人的一个投资建议。
I'd like to share my personal investment suggestions.
Okay.
我在加密经历了2轮高潮和低谷，然后我个人的建议是，最好的方式应该是通过周期的方式来获利。
I've been suffered 2 rounds ups and downs in the crypto markets, and my suggestion for you is that the best way to invest is to make profits in circles.
其实现在的加密市场包括 crypto， 包括 Web3， 包括元宇宙，其实它们都不是独立的。它们其实跟宏观的经济有非常强的关联性。
Now, the current cryptocurrency market, maybe also the Web3 or the Metaverse, actually they are not independent. They are linked with the macroeconomy.
在目前外部环境相对不是非常乐观的情况下，我个人的动作其实是相对比较少的，就是我很少参与到买卖这一个过程。
Now the external environment is not so bright, maybe a little bit sluggish. So for me, I am quite careful or maybe cautious about it. In sale and what process, I don't pay too much attention.
所以我给到大家的是我个人的一些意见啊。第一点的话，就是可以做一些小成本的尝试，比如像 NFT 的 Meet， 然后像一些
不一定有 ME，
也
土狗的投资，但是当然这个资金量是必须要控制住的。就我个人而言的话，一般也就是在$3000以下。
So personally, my first suggestion is that we can focus on the projects with low costs, such as NFT Meet or MEME investment. As for the main trading volume, I suggest we need to keep control that it's better to be under $3,000.
然后第二点的话，就是不妨利用行情低迷的这个时间段，多去对行业知识进行一些深入的学习和反思。我个人建议的话，就是大家如果有兴趣的话，可以稍微去学习一下，以太坊的那个叫什么 Solidity 的那个语言，这是第一个。然后第二个的话，可以稍微去关注一下，就是宏观经济的这些新闻。
My second suggestion is that during this sluggish economy time, and we should grab this opportunity to learn more knowledge about this area. We better learn it in depth and then think for twice. For example, the Solidity language and also the relevant knowledge.
Good point.
第三点的话，就是我们可以通过上的浏览去预判，就是有可能发生的下一轮牛市的叙事。
So for the third point is that we can look through the current news and then predict the coming time of the next bullish.
Yes, correct.
去提前去 base 这些项目。首先来说的话，应该是挑选，就是你可以从新的叙事的这个领域里面，你可以去挑选非常靠前的项目，也就是 top 的项目，然后去学习它里面一些新的概念、新的知识点，然后提前去做一个布局。
Yeah, we need to prepare in advance. It's better to choose the top projects and we can draw the concepts and also the knowledge points in those projects and then prepare in advance, have the general plan.
然后保证在行情即将来或者已经到来的时候，你不会掉队。
So when under this kind of circumstance, we can make sure that we have the full preparation for the coming or upcoming time. Then we can grab the opportunity in time.
当然，还有最重要的一点。
Of course, there is the most important point I need to mention.
在行情没有来的时候，一定要省吃俭用。
Before the timing comes, we must prepare ourselves and be hardworking. Don't waste our money.
Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you. And the same question to Jiang Biao. before we leave tonight, is there anything else he wishes to tell the audience tonight?
江彪先生，您还有什么需要对这个所有的观众有什么想法要说的？
我做一个简单的补充。
I need to make some compliments.
我们很多时候关注经济的时候，
For most time, we pay more attention to economy.
一定不能忽略经济的本质是什么。
We can't ignore the essence of economy.
经济的本质是劳动价值的转换。
The essence of economy is the transition of the labor value.
所以元宇宙也好 ，NFT 也好，
So no matter the metaverse or NFT,
一定要符合几个原则。
it must be in line with this principle.
第一，要满足民众的意愿和需求。
First, it needs to meet the needs and wish of the average persons.
第二呢，一定要符合企业的发展需求，帮助企业提升经济的形态。
Secondly, it needs to be in line with the company's requirements and help them to improve their economic situation.
第三呢，元宇宙一定是一条漫长且艰辛的道路。
The metaverse journey must be a long and hard one.
但是我们要不畏艰辛，
But we don't need to be afraid of it.
要坚信，
We need to strongly believe that
只要能够满足美好生活需求的大的前提，
as long as it meets the needs of all our best wishes for a very bright future.
不管什么样的新生技术形态，
No matter the new technology form it is,
不管它是否被大众所认可，
no matter it is well acknowledged by many folks,
我们所有的从业者
our all workers
一定要像战士一样，
must act like a warrior,
挥舞我们手中的宝剑，披荆斩棘。
using our swords in the hand to fight for a bright future.
我们最终一定能够去推动这个行业，包括乃至各个国家经济之间的巨大的变革。
We must can win this battle and prove the economy even though in different countries, and then finally win this battle.
所以
Yes.
今天作为参与者，
So today, as the participant,
你应该感到自豪，
you should be proud of yourself.
生活给你巨大的勇气。
Life gives us very great confidence and courage.
我们一定会迎来生命新的曙光。
We must welcome the next round beautiful moment in our life.
所以最终我们一定都是会被历史所记住的英雄。
So we will all become the heroes remembered by others' history.
好，我的回答就到这里。
This is my answer. Thanks.
Thank you, and some very powerful words from both these fine gentlemen here tonight. And I, once again, thank you so much for coming on board to Huobi Global Live tonight.
谢谢刚刚江彪先生当中非常有力的一个发言，也谢谢两位今天到场，然后给大家带来一场这么精彩的直播。Thanks.
Thanks.
拜拜。
Thank you. And to everybody watching, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Until next time, please be safe, be healthy, trade wise, and as always, rock on.